Madness is a contemporary musical that's based around a lot of the propaganda of like the 30s and 40s.
Audiences poured into the Seawalsh Theater on February 19th to see Suffolk University's Performing Arts Office's latest production of Reefer Madness, the musical.
Take up arms against a leafy green assassin. An assassin of youth.
Reefer Madness is based on the 1936 propaganda film Tell Your Children. The original film's sole purpose was to educate parents on the dangerous effects of marijuana on their children. The film had little success until it was rediscovered in the 1970s and gained new life as an unintentional comedy about marijuana smokers and the effect the drug has on their lives. According to the New York Times, the film was made a cult classic by college and midnight movie audiences around the same time Bob Dylan was singing Everybody Must Get Stoned. It eventually inspired the musical satire known today as Reefer Madness, which was first performed off-Broadway in 2001.
On the contrary, Jimmy, I'm here to bring you up.
Cast member Brian Daley says Reefer Madness is an overdramatic satire exaggerating the effects of marijuana use on teenagers.
My character's name is Jimmy Harper, and he's kind of like the opposite to the ingenue, and he's kind of like a simple, nice, perfect American boy that just gets sucked into this world that he's not prepared for, and it really takes him for a whirl.
The popularity of shows like Weeds and the recent controversies surrounding Olympian Michael Phelps are good examples of marijuana's comeback in the forefront of popular culture and public discussion. However, do not be fooled by the name of the musical. Director Barlow Adamson says the true message behind the play is not about marijuana use.
I don't think the production is really about drug use. I mean, it uses people's reactions and methods of preventing drug use more to get across the point of what it's trying to get across. So this production, you know, guys got together and wrote a musical that's sort of a parody of it. So it's about the dangers of marijuana use.
So nice.
Reefer Madness was actually a show we were going to do in my high school, but it wasn't felt to be appropriate. And so that was one of the reasons why I definitely wanted to be involved.
They have to realize that it's a message that's, you know, relevant to today with wars and just the way that we react to things as a country. I think that it kind of just speaks volumes.
They thought that marijuana could like kill you, could make you like crazy and like eat people, but obviously it's not like that at all. And so it's just like making fun of it, I guess.
He's dead.
Mike DiLoretto, executive producer of Happy Medium Theaters and a cast member of another production of Reefer Madness, shares his thoughts on what the real message is.
I think it's more about making an informed decision for yourself and dealing with those consequences yourself rather than having a higher authority tell you that it's wrong.
Cast members of Reefer Madness tell us despite all the controversial subject matter, the play mostly offers a good laugh.
My favorite scene is with, it's called Little Mary Sunshine, and it's with the main character Mary of the play, and a character called Ralph, who basically he introduces Reefer to her, and she goes from this really nice little girl into this like mayhem character, and she's doing all these like things that she would never do if she wasn't on the Reefer, I guess.
What is my favorite scene? I'm the director. I can't answer that question. It's like asking a mother, you know, tell me what who your favorite kid is.
Yep.
They're all my favorites.
I think out of every show I've ever been in at school, this has been like the most professional cast. So for me, that was really memorable because I worked a lot alone because I have a lot of monologues. So I'm not really in many scenes with people.
I think it's stupid when people criticize the show. It's really just like a fun, really funny show.
Shoot, everybody gotta go, oh, oh. Let every sir and ma'am obey their Uncle Sam. That means swingers set to point. I want you to drop that joint. Trust us to tell you, you're on the shoot. Everybody gotta go, oh, oh. It's each every youth, from Denver to the massive yearning, keeping our nation free. Trust us to tell you.
For Temple Street, this is Amanda Garofalo.